What's up, everybody? My name is Brascus, and welcome back to Pathologic Classic HD. Let's find out what Angel wants.
Yeah.
Alright, I have a plan. I know how to protect myself from future harassment so that they wouldn't ever dare treat me like they did yesterday, but with all the terrible tests. I'll bribe my way out of this, bribe my haters away. Olgimsky is greedy, and he could very well use some money now. Are you telling me that the owner of all the industry in the town is facing financial difficulties? He's facing a lot of obligations. Obligations demand expenses. Do you really have enough to help him out? I'm totally broke right now, but I know how to fix this. Will you help me? We'll split the gain. What do you have, a hidden treasure map or something? It's a treasure all right, but a tricky one too. It's attainable, but it wouldn't yield to me. That's why I need your help. Yours specifically, since I know that you're to be trusted. Go ahead then and tell me. You must be aware that I'm an outsider too, just like you. I came here a few years ago and stayed for the fancy opportunities this place provides. You're lying you've stayed because the Ace of Diamonds caravan has been seized and dismantled, or you mean a ton of unsupervised children? Aren't you a piece of work? Ugh. You're stayed because of Ace of Diamonds. Is that really your business? Keep talking. Well, I didn't travel alone. I had a companion. He was a snake charmer. When the caravan persecutions and arrests started, his back was broken with an iron bar, so he's an usurer now, a spider of the usurer, weaving a net of debtors. He must have amassed a ridiculous fortune. Imagine how much there is to be extorted. What does it have to do with me? He's your companion, he's yours to exploit. You can tell him you stumbled upon his past. We've been covering for each other up until now, but the caravan is somehow becoming hot news again. The Canes will bury us alive when they hear about it, unless the children themselves get to us first. Children themselves? So I shouldn't tell him that it was you who'd given him away, right? Of course not. Never. If you're partners, why don't you ask him to help you out voluntarily? You're planning to bribe the people to threaten you, after all. He will likely share your woes. He's got the same in store for him, too. You're right. Sooner or later, he'll face the same situation. But he wouldn't spare me a single coin. No way. Why? He will suspect. If I approach him, he'll think that I'm after a certain child. A child he actually owes me. It's like a debt that is yet to be paid off. Hard to explain, really. Look, it's our business, okay? The caravan used to have its own code of conduct, and according to this code, I have no right to ask anything from the man. Or else he'd demand your rights to the child back, wouldn't he? Do you need money, or don't you? You can demand 100,000 from him. He'll shell out as much as you want him to, and you'll get half the sum if you stop asking pointless questions. What? Not that I wouldn't need 50,000, but I don't like the idea of whatever this sounds like. Alright, show me where he lives. Give me a quest, I guess. Here lives the hunchback who turned out to be Anna's accomplice from her caravan times. Or was he just an accomplice? Who knows what kind of relationship those two had. I can't help but remember one gut-wrenching old story. There was a traveling circus known as the Ace of Diamonds caravan, who were, allegedly, kidnapping small children and turning them into monsters. Anna advises that we try and profit from the situation, that we might blackmail a good deal of money out of that hunchback usurer. Okay, so, first of all, moral obligations aside, this sounds like a terrible idea. Do you want me to blackmail some guy that kidnapped and turned children into creepy little monsters? This does not seem like a good idea at all. Okay, crap. I'm trying to decide what the best way to do this is going to be. Okay, I'm probably going to try and avoid infections as much as possible, so we're going to head over this way. We'll head down to the left. We might get caught in a little bit of an infected area, but we're going to go... We're just going to follow the river, and then we'll take a right when we come to the bridge over there. Oh, you know what else? This blue is going to make it really hard to see infected clouds. If there are any. If they still appear red, that's going to make this really difficult. Holy crap! What the hell's going on over here? Oh shit. No, no, no. No knives. No knives. No knives. Okay. Guy with a knife. And a rat. Trying to kill the rat, damn it. Ow! God, stop. Okay, he's dead. Kill the rat. Damn it. Die. Freaking rats. Jeez. Okay, there we go. Man, that was terrible. Give me the money. Give me the razor. How am I doing infection-wise now? It's building up slowly. Good lord. This freaking bloodbath over there. And there's another rat. I'm probably gonna have to kill it too. Okay, he doesn't have anything on him. Hey, now. Come on. Okay. Damn it. Okay. Jesus. I hate fighting the rats. They're so fast. And they're hard to hit because they're tiny, so you have to angle the shot way down. Just, ugh. They're not doing good things for me. Alright, so let's head up here. I was gonna go... I mean, the only semi-safe way to do this is to essentially skirt the infected area. Good grief. Alright. Well, let's go. We're gonna go all the way down this way. We could take a look at Ruben's prosectorium. I think we've still got a vial of infected blood or something, but that might be left over from other stuff. We'll stop in and see Ruben, see if he's got anything for me or anything that can help out. Probably not. I think he actually moved. That's what he said in one of his letters, that he'd changed location due to the robberies and whatnot. Nope, he's still there. Can I... No. Ah. I was wondering if I could see the infected blood or something that way.
Subworth in his bloody manhunt.
You're here at last to damn my position. I have no choice but to hide from the townsfolk. I understand their anger, but they've armed search parties to hunt me down. As if I were spreading the plague rather than trying my best to stop it. Any good news? Oh yes, we won't be able to produce a full-fledged vaccine in these conditions, true, but a little bit of luck will succeed to make a reliable preventative formula. Admittedly, the effect of the injection won't last longer than 10 hours or so. Still, if it proves effectual, many lives will be saved. What exactly are you planning to do? As you undoubtedly remember, our first attempt at making a vaccine involved a microbe that was already dead. To do this, the organism produced almost no immune reaction. In our second attempt, we had a weakened microbe to experiment with. Weakened by, well, you know. The third vaccine then should be made on the basis of a living specimen. The bacterium dies when extracted from a life-sustaining environment. Do we need to collect a portion of infected blood from someone who's still alive? Something along those lines. Brace yourself, Bachelor. We need a human heart. A heart that is still alive and beating. This is the meat that will make a curative broth. What? Do you suggest we bring someone here to slaughter them where they stand? That won't do. The infection must have progressed to an irreversibly critical state. Whoever carries it would be in agony by the time. We don't have to cut the patient up right here, though. I believe we have about 30 minutes to bring the heart from wherever it is obtained. What if you take a dog or a rat? Some of my associates have tried it already. No point whatsoever. Human organisms will not produce antibodies to fight animal infections. Our enemy is as sly as the devil himself. It's as if the disease wanted us to take this symbolic step. You've done a bloody great deal, my dear colleague. So have your associates, however scarce they were. Young Barak offered his help. He was going to dissect the dying anyway, but he's already more than 6 hours late, so I'm forced to request your assistance. If we're unable to find Barak, you'll have to perform the grisly task yourself. Barak was going to dissect people while they're still alive? I'd like you to know that he is set to achieve a rather noble feat. He wants to duplicate his father's success. While we are busy trying to protect the healthy, he wants to make a concoction that will enable him to cure the sick. He calls it a panacea. Or panacea, I'm not really sure how to pronounce that word. Reportedly, he's made quite a bit of progress on it. I'll try to find Barak. Please do. This is by far the best bet. I guess the Olgimskis would know where their protege may be found, but if you're unable to get a hold of him soon enough... Blood again. I'm so sick of all this blood. The very earth here is seeping with it for all the good it does. If it doesn't, then we will do good, colleague. The vaccine is almost complete. You seem to underestimate our achievements. I'm actually a bit hurt. Forget about blood. Focus on what lives within its cells. A sandpest microbe. That is our ultimate goal. You're right. Wait here for me. Okay, so now we got a couple of people to talk to. And it seems the important one is going to be Vlad, because the red handprints seem to be the really critical ones. Vaccine. The disease has evaded us twice already, but now it is firmly within our grasp. All we require is a heart that contains the living pathogen. They say that Barak is a virtuoso of the scalpel, so I merely need Olgimsky to introduce us. Right, that was the letter, this is the quest. Okay. Alright, so the Olgimsky one is now the critical one for me. We're gonna go do that one first. While I'm there, I might also sleep for a couple of hours, just to try and reduce my exhaustion. I feel like it's better to get that out of the way early in the day, and then just sort of push your exhaustion levels higher at night. Ugh. None of this is ideal, though. Okay, well, fortunately the Olgimskys aren't that far away. Just up the road here. Man, okay, we're really getting into the meat and bones of this story, though. I mean, we're on day 5. Today and tomorrow, and we'll be halfway through. It's only 12 days, less than 2 weeks. And so far, everyone is still alive. That's important to us, which is good. I don't know how long Victor could have held on for. Okay. Hey, dude.
Why are my children like this?
My girl has grown up. I pray she survives this hell. Do you know where Barak is hiding? Oh, I thought you two didn't really get along. Are you looking for him? Yes, I sorely need to find him. Then you'll be most unhappy to learn that he's been seized on Sabarov's orders. I was informed by Laura Ravel about it. A witness of Barak's arrest came by to her place. Seized? Why? A groundless suspicion. Many innocent people were arrested and thrown into the dungeons of the town hall last night. Barley and his barbers caused quite a stir yesterday. A stir that has made quite an impression on Sabarov. And so he resorted to harsh punitive measures. Everything goes exactly as expected. This is his first step towards autocracy. What is Barak being accused of? I don't know, but I have absolutely no doubt it's a false accusation. Artemy has been accused of every possible villainy lately. They call him the Ripper. They cry bloody murder while he works his fingers to the bone trying to save us all, but no one cares about it at all. I'll demand that Sabarov let him go. Give it a try, dear doctor. Artemy deserves it. Even if he has taken it upon himself to break a law or two, we need him alive. Perhaps if you vouched for him, the fierce Sabarov would let him go. Oh, what a grave mistake it was to grant him full authority. Your mistake, Doctor. Spare me your reprimands. Do you think it was I who gave him the power? Not only that, but I still think I'd prefer it was him than you. I mean, I'm sure you'd have been happy with it going the other way around, but frankly, dude, I've seen what you've done already, and I don't like your methods any more than his. Excuse me, guys. Had to sneeze. Where's my map? Right. That way. We'll go across the bridge, then hang a left, and head straight up through to Sabarov's place. Yeah. I'm still a little concerned by that rather ominous message from the beginning of the day, where they were telling me that, oh, right, this is going to be more infected area, isn't it? Yeah, but it's really only up the river there. As soon as we get up that way, it'll be gone. And there wasn't anything over here. No clouds that I remember seeing, so I think we're alright. Anyway, that ominous message from the beginning of the day about how he's gonna hate the living and would rather be friends with the dead. I kind of already know what it's talking about. I mean, it's been pretty awful. I've been complaining about it more or less since the first time I played this game, you know. Everyone in this town, they all have their traditions and their political machinations and everything that they're focusing on for whatever they want to be doing. And every single step they take is just almost directly geared towards self-destruction. You know? Ah, crap. Apparently he's going for this guy. I accidentally stabbed the wrong guy. Sorry, pal. I was trying to get the guy that was attacking you. I've already restored some of my reputation there. Oh, I was going to sleep at Olgimsky's, wasn't I? Well, now I'm going to have to do it here. What time is it in the day? 8:48. Okay, so I'll probably go in, take some Meridorm, sleep for 4 hours, and talk to Saburov. It'll be about 1 in the afternoon, but that'll help my health come back up and bring my exhaustion down.
It was a bountiful night.
We did really well last night. They say you've arrested Barak. Is that true? Absolutely. That villain was seized as well. Like I said, the night was bountiful. The patrolmen killed more than 50 armed thugs. 50 more were arrested. Soon they're going to be tried by our military court. Was Barak caught red-handed? If he were caught red-handed, he'd have been executed on the spot, just like anyone else who was caught in the act. There's a whole lot of accusations against him, though. Mark Karminsky will expose his crimes easily. Karminsky, the Inquisitor? Or let him go, he must help me with fulfilling my duties. I'm gonna do this one. Exactly. Don't you know the powers that be have sent him here? He's a virtuoso of finding evidence and solving the most complicated cases. I'm sure a 2-hour chat with him can make the Ripper confess to everything. Until Karminsky arrives, you'll have to let Barak go. Never. Barak is accused of a dozen murders at least, including his father's, violation of sacred customs and desecration of the dead. He's the most dangerous criminal of all who have appeared in the town in these horrible days. I won't ever let him out, even if you vouch for him. Where do you keep him? Why do you ask? I need his expert advice. I'm sorry, Bachelor, but you've managed to find out who murdered Simon without examining witnesses or seeing the crime scene or even inspecting the body, which makes me sure that you can do without the savage's advice this time as well. I wish you the best of luck. God, see? Fine, I'll find another way. Laura Ravel has informed Olgimsky of Barak's capture by Saburov's people. Now Barak is on death row, if Saburov has not already executed him. Saburov has a well-known habit of jumping to conclusions. It wouldn't surprise me if he accuses Barak of Isidore's murder. Either way, if Barak is still alive, then it may be worthwhile to help him out of jail, insofar as he may be of use to us yet. Crap. Alright, that's what I was looking for right there. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do, by the way, I'm going to save, and we're going to overwrite a new save file. Because I might need to go back to make that work. Okay, now drugs, Meridorm, and then sleep for... We're going to actually do 5 hours. It'll be about 2 in the afternoon. Yeah. If my exhaustion drops enough or my health goes up enough, then maybe I'll wake up early. Okay, we'll wake up early. There we go. Now, health is better. It's about halfway. Exhaustion is gone. Hunger's way up. I gotta eat something. Sorry, I didn't check the... Infection still looking alright. Not great, but alright. Rations. Eat the dried fish. And the vegetables. And I'll hold on to this. Well, I'll eat the smoked meat. Okay, we're good. I just ate 3,000 gold there. Alright. Oh, perhaps I should check on Katerina to make sure she's in good health, if nothing else. Alright, well, let's go do that real quick. That might be about the last thing we can do before we need to end the episode and then decide how we're going to tackle everything in the next one. Why do they always make this so hard? Nobody wants to help out at all. Maybe she can convince him to? I don't know.
Shh. Did you hear that?
Nope. I'm beginning to feel that the wheel of my fortune has finally touched me. Please convince your spouse to set Artemi Barak free. He was arrested on a false accusation. This cannot be. I do not dare to interfere with my husband's decisions. Don't you care about Barak? Of course I do. I dislike this man. If my intuition doesn't fail me, he's bound to cause much grief to our town, and I know that my intuition is correct. My star has finally ascended. I've never sensed the threads of the future as clearly as I do these days. Yet you've foretold my death, the death I have safely avoided. Have you now? I'm alive. I don't know. It's very unclear. Sometimes people consider themselves alive when they're already corpses. I don't think I have to dispute the obvious.
Does anything...
Can you even imagine what it's like in local jail right now? We don't have a jail. Where do you keep prisoners then? In the town hall's dungeons. I'm listening to what goes on there. Fear, hatred, revenge, the desire to kill as many as possible. A concoction of emotions, and not a tiniest shred of thought. That's what I sense. Is Barak held there? Very unlikely. The whole town hall is chock full of arrested bandits, though the building was never designed to become a jail. It was founded as a book depository. No, my spouse keeps the beast in its own lair. Or maybe by the lair, so forget your pointless pursuit. Why would he keep him by the lair? It would be it would be way easier to hold the beast under arrest at his own place. Perhaps it's because there was less noise across the place. It was very quiet. He'd rather have the clanking of iron so no one would hear the screams or shouting. No one would come to the rescue. How cold. I'm shivering. Across? As in on the other side of the street, or as in on the whole? I'm confused. Don't waste your time. You won't find him. Even I can't see a thing. The machine gets in the way. But even if I could, I wouldn't have told you anything. I'm an obedient wife, after all. The machine? What machine? You're positively trying to drive me mad. Can't you see I'm in pain? What machine are you talking about? I don't know anything about machines. Morphine will become the end of you soon enough. And then hope it doesn't break you. Okay. Well, there's not really much else we can do at this point. I'm going to have to go and report back to Ruben and let him know. I really, really, really don't want to be the one who has to harvest a heart from somebody, but it's looking like that's probably going to be what I'm going to have to do. So I'm going to trek my way back to Ruben now. Yeah, I think I know the best way to get there. It'll just be through that same infected area, but it's not very long, and it's just by the edge of the river. Easy to see all the potential threats. Man, okay, so now we're looking at potentially breaking Isidore... No, not Isidore Barak, but Artemi Barak. Ugh. But they're doing it again. They're doing everything they possibly can to make life difficult. To just destroy their own chances of survival. They're looking at a plague that's infecting huge portions of the town, killing over 100 people a day. And despite the fact that he has been accused of a bunch of crimes, rather than let the guy out so that he could help potentially save the town, even under guard, rather than betray even one of their traditions, you know, and I guess it's difficult. It makes you think. Where do you draw the line? You know, they always pose the question, what is one life when weighed against thousands? What is it, if you had to kill 10 people to save 1 million, would you do it? You know, it's that sort of same thing. Would you harvest the heart of a living person, even if they were doomed anyway, to find a cure for a disease that could save the whole town? And that's what we're looking at this point. And I don't know what I would do in real life. In actual circumstances, I don't know if I could do it. In game circumstances, by all means, harvest the heart, guys. But I don't know. Okay, we're going to save the game. This one we might reload if we feel like we can try and save Barak, if there's a way for us to do it. But for now, we've saved. And we will pick it up in the next episode. We'll talk to... Man, I'm trying to blank on his name already. I can't remember. Anyway, the physician, the guy in front of us, Ruben. That's his name. We'll talk to Ruben in the next episode. So thank you all so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this, please let me know by hitting the like button or leaving a comment in the section below. And as always, I will see everyone in the next video. Catch you guys later.